I'm the best thing that's happened to you this morning.
You know what? You are a close second to coffee. I have an idea, and apparently it involves stacking boxes on my kitchen table and talking to somebody who's not there. I love the idea of a YouTube channel. My husband and I have been trying to chronicle our adventures this summer through the Minnesota State Park System, and we've been having so much fun doing it. But the big problem is that with our current workflow, all of the files end up on his laptop, which he also uses for work, which means that if I get the bug to start editing, I don't necessarily have access to the files when I need them. So instead of actually fixing that problem, what I have decided to do is make a vlog of my very own, because why not? So let me tell you a little bit about us. We have a big, crazy, blended family, and I think that's mostly what this vlog is going to focus on. When my husband and I first got together, he had 2 kids, I had 4 kids. We thought that we were all done having kids, and then we changed our mind, and so now we have a toddler as well. So we've got a toddler together. I have 4 teenagers that all live at home. And then my husband Dave also has 2 sons in their 20s who are off and on their own. And there's also a grandkid in the mix. It might look weird from the outside, but it's just kind of our normal. Comedy of errors, and I was up way too early this morning, way earlier than I wanted to be. But this is what happens when it's time for a new school year to start. Everybody has somewhere to be early in the morning when sports are starting up and everything else. So instead of being all cozy, curled up with my baby and my husband in bed, I am upstairs waiting for kids who didn't get up. At least I have coffee. Today is one of those mornings that I thought I had perfectly orchestrated. Ben needed to be work at 7:30, so we had to get up early for that. Lindsay had cross country at 8, so I was going to take her there, and then after that I was going to pick up the 16-year-old who spent the night at her friend's house.
Check it, I brought some cookies back for you.
Yay! I like cookies.
And barbecue chips.
All right. And none of that happened other than picking up the 16-year-old. Everybody else, there were complete misunderstandings. Apparently, Ben actually needs to be at work at 7:30 on Monday, not Friday. And Lindsay isn't feeling well, so she just decided to skip cross country. Oops, I didn't say that. So despite all these best laid plans that I had, it all came down to just this.
What do you mean just this? You're talking like you're disappointed. I'm the best thing that's happened to you this morning.
You know what? You are a close second to coffee. So I was just telling Noelle about my idea that I am perhaps going to vlog daily and edit everything on my phone. And what did you say?
They end up sitting around waiting for people, and it's probably a smart idea.
The joys of a blended family right there, ladies and gentlemen. I do. Even though you have a driver's license. But yes, despite the fact that I do have 2 teenagers with driver's licenses, I do end up driving people around a lot and sitting around and waiting a lot. So editing on my phone is probably a better use of my time than, I don't know, collecting diamonds on some game, right? Or posting on some mommy board. this isn't fancy life. It's just real life. I guess I'm kind of that stereotypical 41-year-old suburban-ish mom with a whole gaggle of kids, lots of things to do. My life is busy and hectic and tiring and wonderful and boring at times. My kids are what they are. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they are rude and ill-mannered, sometimes they're the sweetest people on the face of the planet. Just kind of like everybody else's kids, right? I am so lucky that I get to start over again and have this big, crazy, blended family and experience what it's like to have older kids and younger kids, the joys and the frustrations that come with all of that. And that's, I guess, what I'm hoping to share with you guys. There are a few parameters I'm gonna set down before I start this all out. So number one, I am only going to use my phone. I've got an iPhone X, that is the gear that I'm going to use, and that's it. My other goal is to start off with here, I'm only going to edit in iMovie on my phone. So this is gonna be a phone-centric kind of vlog, and we'll see how it goes.